The purpose of the Fast Start contest is to capitalize on all the time and energy you've spent on training your representatives. You're also looking to take advantage of the window immediately following training where your reps are the most energized and all that knowledge is fresh in their minds. All throughout training, you've been reinforcing the Fast Start contest. So this is your opportunity to leverage that excitement equity and further drive activity. It's very important for a rep to launch from training into activity. If you've ever watched a strongman challenge or team obstacle course where a heavy object needs to be moved, there's a lot of initial energy exerted to get it moving. Once it does, that coefficient of friction breaks, and from then on, less energy is needed to simply maintain momentum. Similarly here, if a rep waits to do demos, that momentum decreases, and it becomes more and more challenging to get them re-engaged. Also, we know that if a rep starts doing demos right away and sees immediate success in the form of sales, even positive feedback, their potential for continued success greatly increases.
So the Fast Start section, you're totally right. I am dropping it into training all throughout, right? From my welcome talk, right out of the gates, I talk about my friend selling 8,000, me only selling 3,800. But at that very moment, I'm like, hey, I just need you to write this down so you have some context. Your Fast Start's your first 10 days. And then before our first break, I talk about Fast Start in big Fast Starts. And then day 2, we talk about it with schedules and keys on how to go for a big Fast Start. And then at this section where it's like, all right, you've heard all about this Fast Start contest, let's talk about what the prizes are. What I want them to feel from that section is there's something for everyone. So this isn't I have to hit a home run, I have to work 100 hours to win anything. It doesn't matter where you are, there are prizes for everybody. There's also this, you're not competing against anybody. This is you doing the best with your personal situation, that's it. So don't worry about the neighbor sitting next to you going for 10,000. If you're busy, hey, and you go for $3,000, I think you'd be pretty excited about that. So I have them write down all the prizes. Intentionally, instead of just giving them a sheet, I have them write, hey, level 1, level 2, level 3. Because what I have them write down is not just, it's the level, what they have to sell, what the prize is, and then I have them write 2 other things right behind it. How much you've earned, and then how many prizes cumulative you've received. So I don't do that at level 1, level 2. Everybody's Fast Start prizes I think are a little different depending on the region, but usually once we get to that $3,000 or $3,500 level, so for our region it's $3,500, that's where I stop and say, that's level 4. So real quick, I want to take a little time out. Next to that one, I want you to write down you got 2 promotions and you've made $500. Why I'm stopping here is after this section, I'm going to give you an opportunity to look at all these levels and then tell your manager what your goal is. Those of you working part-time, this could be a really good goal for you. Why? Well, if you only had reduced amount of time that you can work, you work part-time for 10 days, and at your new job, you made $500 earnings, you won 4 pieces or 5 pieces of free Cutco, and you got 2 promotions at your new job in 10 days, I don't think anybody outside of Vector would say that was not a good performance. Like, that's really good. So for some of you, maybe put a little star by that. That might be what you want to circle back to as your goal, for the 10 days. So I want them to feel that no matter what, I'm in a good place. I can win a lot. And then as we get to the higher ones, I spend a lot of time on the 10,000, right? And why that matters, and here's why it's so great, right? So that's the Fast Start section.